My sister stole every guy I dated for years, so I introduced her to someone who destroyed her life. Pratt too. Because destroying my happiness had become her twisted hobby. Walking to my Honda Civic in the parking lot, my hands shaking so badly I could barely grip the keys, I made a decision that would change everything. Diane craved men she couldn't resist. Fine. I'd give her exactly what she wanted, wrapped in a package that would destroy her from the inside out. The plan started forming in my mind during the 40-minute drive home. Diane always went for the same type, gorgeous, charming, seemingly successful men, who made her feel chosen and special. She never looked deeper than the surface, never questioned their stories or backgrounds. That blind spot would be her downfall. I spent the next few weeks diving deep into public records, court databases, and background check websites. That's how I discovered Vincent Romano, a stunningly handsome man who claimed to be a venture capitalist from Denver. Recently divorced after his ex-wife documented years of financial and emotional abuse in court filings. 2 separate restraining orders from other ex-girlfriends. Currently under investigation for securities fraud. Perfect. Vincent's LinkedIn profile painted him as a successful entrepreneur, complete with professional headshots that could have landed him modeling contracts. But digging deeper revealed the truth. A sophisticated con artist who specialized in manipulating women into financial ruin. I created a fake LinkedIn profile as a potential investor, and reached out to him with a business proposal. We met at Starbucks in downtown Denver, where I played the role of vulnerable older sister perfectly. I showed him Diane's Instagram photos, gushing about how she always stole my boyfriends because she was so irresistibly beautiful. I just can't compete with her, I said, letting my voice crack with practiced emotion. Every guy I've ever loved ends up choosing her instead. I feel so worthless. Vincent's eyes lit up like a predator spotting wounded prey. He saw exactly what I wanted him to see. A broken woman he could easily manipulate, with a gorgeous sister who represented the ultimate trophy. You seem like an incredible person, Laurel, he said, reaching across the table to squeeze my hand. Any man who would leave you for someone else is an idiot. Hook, line, and sinker. We started dating immediately, with me playing the part of the smitten girlfriend while he laid the groundwork for his usual con. He bombed me with expensive dinners at the Capitol Grill, weekend trips to Aspen, and promises of a future together. But I could see through his performance. Every compliment was calculated, every gesture designed to make me emotionally dependent. After 3 weeks of this charade, I told him I wanted to keep our relationship secret from Diane, because she had a history of stealing my boyfriends. Then I invited him as my date to Mom's birthday dinner at Olive Garden, knowing exactly what chain reaction I was setting in motion. Vincent is playing me, positioning himself to make me his next victim, while adding Diane as a bonus conquest. He had no idea he was walking into a trap I'd spent weeks perfecting. At Mom's birthday dinner, Vincent performed his role flawlessly. He treated Diane like she was invisible while showering me with attention that felt genuine enough to fool everyone at the table. He complimented my lasagna choice, laughed at Dad's terrible jokes, and even brought Mom flowers. But Diane couldn't stand being ignored, especially by a man this attractive. She escalated exactly as I'd predicted, touching Vincent's arm when she talked, leaning too close when she laughed, whispering inside jokes only he could hear. Her flirtation became so obvious that even our oblivious parents started noticing. I excused myself to the bathroom and watched through the slightly cracked door as Diane moved in for the kill. My sister's sweet, but she's pretty vanilla in every way, she whispered, running her finger along Vincent's forearm. I could show you things she wouldn't even dream of trying. When I returned to the table and caught them exchanging phone numbers, I threw my glass of Merlot directly in Vincent's face and stormed out sobbing. The performance of a lifetime, complete with mascara running down my cheeks. Diane called that night, her voice dripping with fake concern that didn't fool me for a second. Vincent totally came on to me at dinner, she said. But honestly, you're better off without him. Something about him seems really sketchy. Within 2 days, she was posting Instagram stories from his luxury condo in Cherry Creek. Within a week, she'd fallen head over heels in love with his lies. Within a month she'd moved in completely and given him access to her bank accounts for our shared expenses. I watched it all unfold from the sidelines, feeling a mixture of satisfaction and growing uneasiness.